Episode 10 of Lovely Runner starts with Sol trying to explain to Sunjae how she traveled through time just like in the Terminator movie. However, every time she talks about what happens in the future, time stops. Sunjae asks how his watch became a time travel machine, and Sol says it might be because he saved her once. Even though it is hard to understand, Sunjae gives her the benefit of the doubt. He asks her what she wants to change, and Sol denies saying that while drunk. She apologizes for confusing him in the past, and he says he is leaving for the US so she can stop worrying about his presence. Sol is stunned, but Sunjae leaves before she can say anything. The next day, Sunjae asks his friends if they believe in time traveling, and they say it might be possible in the future. However, they think that is a flimsy excuse for a girl to use to reject a man. On the other hand, Sol thinks about Sunjae's decision to leave and believes it would be for the best. Sadly, Sunjae's travel plans couldn't have come at a worse time for In-hyuk and the Eclipse band. The reality competition show accepted the group submission, but they insisted that Sunjae must audition too. Later that night, In-hyuk visits Sunjae for dinner and to tell him about the auditions. However, he changes his mind after hearing Jeondeok's excitement. It turns out Sol personally approached Jeondeok and insisted that he send Sunjae away as soon as possible. Sunjae is hurt to hear this, and In-hyuk argues that he is only leaving because of Sol. The following day, Sol meets with Taesung's dad and goes through her statement again. The detective informs her that they managed to find evidence even after the house burned down. The police were able to collect DNA evidence that links Young-soo to the reservoir case. Sol is happy and remembers more about the incident as the detective asks more questions. In this interview, she identifies the make of Young-soo's truck. Later at school, Sol notices Jim is avoiding Hyunyo. Jim feels guilty about the kiss, or maybe he is embarrassed. On the other hand, the new girl starts making moves on Sunjae, and Sol pretends she is cool with it. After class, she and Hyunyo go out for drinks, and Sunjae and a friend also show up at the venue. As expected, the new girl tags along, but Sol doesn't see them until much later. As the two groups drink, Hyunyo vents to Sol about her brother and then passes out. Sol decides to pay for the drinks, but the lights are dimmed to celebrate a random birthday, and she drops all the coins in her purse. She quickly gets on her knees and starts collecting them. She ends up under Sunjae's table and sees he is with the new girl. The two are currently alone as the other friend excused himself to fetch another colleague outside. The new girl confesses her feelings and moves to kiss Sunjae. From Sol's angle, it looks like Sunjae kisses the girl back. However, he didn't. The other friends return to the table, and Sol's phone rings and they all realize there is someone under the table. To avoid a confrontation, Sol puts a garbage bin over her head and runs out of the bar. Hyunyo sees her and loudly says her name while cheering Sol on. Sunjae's friend asks why he would kiss another girl when he knows Sol likes him. Of course, Sunjae says he didn't kiss the new girl and doubts Sol likes him enough to feel jealous. The scene cuts to a drunk Sol and Jim venting about their troubled love lives as they drink on the rooftop. Each says their own things, but it makes sense. Jim says he still likes his ex and didn't want to kiss Hyunju, but he didn't mind the kiss. On the other hand, Sol is jealous and wants to know why Sunjae didn't push the girl away. She argues that, just like her brother, Sunjae liked the kiss. In a jealous fit, she throws her legs around and her slipper flies right into Sunjae's hand as he is walking home. She looks down, sees him, and quickly sobers up. She rushes downstairs and tries to deny that she saw him kissing the other girl. Sunjae asks if she feels jealous, and she says she has no right to. This hurts Sunjae, but he still has hopes. He asks if she has ever liked him in any era during her time-traveling adventures. She looks him straight in the eyes and says no. All these make Sunjae frustrated, but Sol is scared that she will lose him if she confesses her undying love for him. Away from our lovebirds, we reunite with Taesung as he visits his dad at the police station. While there, he overhears about Sol's past kidnapping and is obviously worried about her. Elsewhere, In-hyuk cuts his hair to prove his seriousness in his effort to convince Sunjae to audition. In his head, he
Please don't forget to like and subscribe for next part of episode 10. Thank you.